How to file a personal injury claim for injuries caused by a defective tool or machinery. Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to talk about something very important. How to file a personal injury claim for injuries caused by a defective tool or machinery. If you work with tools or heavy equipment, you know how dangerous they can be, especially when something goes wrong. A defective tool or machine can cause serious injuries, and when that happens, you have the right to seek compensation. In this video, we will go through everything step by step. You will learn who may be responsible, what evidence you need, and how to go throughout the legal process. If you or someone you know has been injured by faulty equipment, this information will help you take the right step. First, let's talk about who may be responsible when a defective tool or machine causes an injury. In most cases, liability fall on one of three parties. It could be the manufacturer of the tool, the company that sold or distributed it, or even your employer if they fail to maintain the equipment properly. If the defect was caused by a flaw in the design or manufacturing process, then the company that made the tool could be held responsible. If the tool was sold with missing safety instruction or warning, the seller or distributor may also be liable. If your employer provided faulty equipment or failed to train you properly, they could also be responsible. Understanding who is at fault is an important step in filing your claim. If you have been injured by a defective tool or machine, the first thing you need to do is seek medical attention. Your health and safety comes first, even if the injuries seem minor. Some issue may not appear right away. Seeing a doctor not only help you receive but also create medical records that will be important for your claim. Next, you need to document everything. Take photo and videos of the tool or machine that caused the injury. If possible, do not throw it away or repair it. The defective equipment is key evidence in proving that the product was faulty. Also take also take picture of your injuries and the accident scene. If there were any witnesses, get their contact information and ask them to provide a settlement. Make sure to report the injury to your employer if the accident happened at work. Many workplaces require injuries report and this can help support your claim. If the injuries happened outside of work, make sure to report it to the manufacturer or seller of the defective tool. Now that you have gathered evidence, the next step is to file a personal injury claim. To do this, you need to prove that the tool or machinery was defective and that the defective directly caused your injuries. There are three main types of defective or defect that can lead to a claim. First is a design defect. This means the product was poorly designed and was dangerous when before it was made. The second is manufacturing defect, which means something went wrong during production that made the product unsafe. The third is a failure to warn, which happens when a company does not provide proper safety instruction or warning about how to use the product. Once you have determined the type of defect, you need to file a claim against the responsible party. If the manufacturer is at fault, you will likely be filing a product liability claim. If your employer is responsible, you may need to file a worker compensation claim. Each case is different, so having the right legal guidance can make a big difference. One of the biggest challenges is this case is dealing with insurance companies. Manufacturer and employer often have insurance policy that cover injury claims, but they may try to avoid paying full compensation. They might argue that the injury was caused by improper use of the tool or that you were at fault in some way. This is why working with a personal injury lawyer is so important. A lawyer can help gather more evidence, negotiate with insurance company, and take legal action if necessary. They will work to prove that the defect was the direct cause of your injury and that you deserve fair compensation. This can include medical expenses, lost wage, pain and suffering, and other damage. If a settlement cannot be reached, you may need to take the case to court. In court, your lawyer will present evidence such as product testing result, expert testimony, and documentation of your injury to show that the defect caused harm. It is also important to act quickly. There are deadlines known as a statute of time limitation that limit how long you have to file a claim. These deadlines vary depending on where you lie and who is responsible for the injuries. The sooner you take action, the better your chance of getting the compensation you deserve. Filing a personal injury claim for a defective tool or machinery injury can be complicated, but knowing your right and taking the right step can make all the difference. The most important thing to remember are getting medical attention, documenting everything, identifying who is responsible, and working with a lawyer if needed. If you or someone you know has been injured by a faulty tool or machine, don't wait to take action. Protect your right and seek the compensation you deserve. That is all for today's video. If you found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos on personal injury law and legal rights. Stay safe and see you in the next videos.